Hey guys, welcome back. Let's go over some essential gear you'll need for your calisthenics training. In calisthenics, there are a few items you should have to help you progress effectively on your journey. Think of these items as investments for your future gains. First, we'll start with arguably the most useful item, especially for beginners, resistance bands. Whether it's for assistance, resistance, rehab, or extra work, bands are key for progress. There are normally two types of bands. For simplicity, we'll call them open and closed bands. Open bands, including TheraBands and bands with handles which vary in resistance, are great for any rehab and extra strengthening work. Overall, they have a wide range of uses. Then we have closed resistance bands, which can also be used for the same reasons and are useful for assistance. Speaking of assistance, I'm currently dealing with an injury that's restricting my overhead pulling. So I'm gonna have my good friend and roommate Fed take over this part.
Hey guys, welcome back. Let's go over some essential gear. Okay. For example, as a beginner, you might struggle with vertical pulling and pushing exercises such as pull-ups and dips. Closed resistance bands can be effective for helping you progress with these exercises. Adding assistance, providing you the ability to execute these exercises with less stress, good form, and a full range of motion.
Thanks, dude. Now, of course, when used correctly, they can fulfill their purpose well. We'll save that discussion for another video. Next, we have Parallettes. Parallettes will vary in height and size of the grip. Parallettes are great for working straight arm and bent arm pushing exercises such as L-sits, push-ups, handstands, handstand push-ups, and more. The cool thing about Parallettes as well is they can help offload the wrists by allowing you to keep your wrists in a neutral position rather than extending them. So if you're dealing with any wrist injuries and need to make accommodations, Parallettes can be a useful tool. Also, if you have a pair that's elevated high enough, you can use that to your advantage, whether it's for working easier progressions such as elevated tuck L-sits or increasing difficulty by adding a deficit such as deep handstand push-ups. A good pair can last you a long time and you'll more than likely be using it throughout your training. On to the third item, which is going to be an at-home pull-up bar. Pull-up bars such as iron gyms are affordable and effective for you to train from home. They can also act as Parallettes too if needed, which is awesome. What's also nice is the variation of grips to suit your needs. I personally have 3 of these around the house, and they were pretty much a staple for my pull-ups as a kid. Having access to a pull-up bar, especially from home, can save you time from going to a park or to a gym, if that is the case. The fourth item, which is extremely cheap and highly effective, is chalk. Chalk is so valuable in calisthenics as it helps us maintain our grip for longer periods of time, helps improve our grip strength, and allows us to get those extra reps in that we potentially miss out on due to sweaty hands, as chalk increases the friction between your hands and the object being used. The downside here is chalk does make a mess, so if you're using it at a gym that doesn't allow chalk, you're going to have an issue. There is liquid chalk though, which can help you avoid that mess. For the last item, and in my opinion the absolute king of calisthenic equipment, is gymnastic rings. Gymnastic rings will take you to the next level in your training. They're affordable, versatile, and easy to use. It's the equivalent of walking around with a gym in your book bag for your upper body work. Beginners to advanced individuals can benefit significantly from a pair of rings. What's awesome is the ability to vary the difficulty of exercises just by lowering or raising the rings and changing your body position. The instability of the rings provides a difficult or potentially new stimulus for most, which can take your gains to the next level. Also, rings can be nice on your joints, such as your wrists. You aren't stuck in a fixed position through range, as you would be with pull-up bars or dip bars. You have the freedom of placing yourself in a comfortable position. Now, if used improperly, rings can bite back. So if it's your first time using them, especially as a beginner, ease into them. I'll make a video in the future for this as well. Alright guys, that concludes my top 5 must-have calisthenics equipment. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below and click the subscribe button for more content in the future. I left links in the description below for the items that I have shown you in this video. Now these are affiliate links, so if you use those links to purchase these items, it would help me out a lot and I'd really appreciate it. But as I've said in the past, find a product that best suits you. Thanks again for watching guys, and enjoy the process.